We are back once again with presidential candidate Senator Ted Cruz. Senator, as you well know, Barack Obama won the presidency in part by recognizing that Americans were tired of war. If you do succeed in winning the office, does it mean application of military force toward ISIS?
It means that we will have a commander-in-chief who takes seriously defeating radical Islamic terrorism. I recognize that Barack Obama does not wish to defend this country, that he may have been tired of war, but our enemies are not tired of killing us, and they're getting stronger. Every region on earth has gotten worse under the Obama-Clinton foreign policy. Now, that doesn't mean we should be sending our sons and daughters to invade foreign countries and stay there forever and engage in nation building, trying to turn Iraq into Switzerland. That's not what our object should be. But we need a commander-in-chief who says we will defeat radical Islamic terrorism. Let me tell you what that would look like. That would look like, number one, using overwhelming military power, in particular air power. You know, in the first Persian Gulf War, we had roughly 1,100 air attacks a day. Obama right now is doing 15 to 30 air attacks a day. It's pinprick, it's photo op foreign policy.
Insufficient.
Number two, we should be arming the Kurds. The Kurds are on the ground fighting ISIS. They are fierce allies of ours. They are out armed, and yet they are our boots on the ground. And yet Obama, for political reasons, he doesn't want to upset Baghdad, so he won't arm the Kurds. In a Cruz administration, we would be using overwhelming air power, and the Kurds as our boots on the ground. And it would be clear to any militant on the face of the earth, if you go and join ISIS, if you wage jihad against America, you're signing your death warrant.
Senator Cruz, if it were to become President Cruz, what would you do differently in terms of the number of troops committed to the ground? The president saying that he will commit 50 troops. Also juxtaposed to this, he is wanting to and intending to close Gitmo.
You know, both of those are mistakes. Let's start with the latter. Closing Gitmo, if he does that, these are hardened terrorists. As we're releasing people from Guantanamo, a substantial percentage of them are returning to wage war against us. I understand that President Obama and Hillary Clinton are ideologues, and they don't recognize that enemies of America want to kill us. You look at the Bo Bergdahl trade, where we traded senior terrorist leaders for someone who is right now being tried for effectively deserting his troops. That makes no sense. And then, with regard to sending 50 troops, there's no reason to be putting our sons and daughters in harm's way without a military plan to keep them safe and to win. What's missing, listen, our brave soldiers and sailors and airmen and Marines, they're risking their lives for us. But they have a commander-in-chief who has no strategy. He will not even utter the words radical Islamic terrorism, and he's not setting out to defeat them. And I have to say, the last major terrorist attack we saw in Paris, you know, it was heartbreaking when you had every world leader just about marching, standing in solidarity with France. Nowhere to be found was President Obama. Nowhere to be found was Hillary Clinton. Nowhere to be found was John Kerry. The Obama administration abandoned our friend, the nation of France, when the rest of the world came together arm in arm to say we stand against radical Islamic terrorism. We need a president willing and able to do exactly that.
Senator Cruz, yes, thank you so much for your time this morning on Fox and Friends.
Good to see you. More Fox and Friends coming up next. Stay tuned.